are the effectiveness of online dispute resolution in the recent time, aka ODR? ODR, which stands for Online Dispute Resolution, is an access to dispute resolution made easy. I want to share some of the lessons I learned from a webinar organized by Institute of Chartered Mediators and Conciliators, ICMC, and it was a webinar held online where the speaker was Dr. Adeyemi Agbelose. I really learned a lot from the webinar on the effectiveness of online dispute resolution in the recent time. Online dispute resolution, which stands for ODR in short form, is the use of digital technologies to resolve dispute ranging from emails, communications, to WhatsApp, to AI-driven platforms, etc. They're numerous because online dispute resolution is not a complete replacer of the mediator. No. Online dispute resolution have come to aid mediators. See it as a collaborative tool. They have come to aid mediators to have more effective dispute resolution. They will eliminate the barrier of distance. What are those importance of ODR online dispute resolution? What are the importance? Accessibility, efficiency, and is very cost effective. Greater access to justice, increased efficiency, and the reduction of backlog cases, especially in the court system where you have a lot of pendencies and cases. Mediation and other dispute resolution methods have come to clear those backlog cases, especially with the use of online dispute resolution system. What are those core tools of ODR? Online dispute resolution. There are core tools. One of the popular one is video conferencing. Example using of Zoom, Team, WebEx, eBrown, which stand for electronic business related arbitration, but mediation, secure document sharing, digital signature, smart contract support. There are a lot of them, but these are the core tools. Even WhatsApp these days, some parties can decide to have their mediation on WhatsApp, but it have to be secure. There must be confidentiality. What are those innovations in ODR platform? There are innovations ongoing. It's more of AI-driven analysis, automated notifications, real-time progress tracking, customized dashboard. A lot of innovations are going on in ODR dispute resolution platform. And also there are legislative development in ODR. You have the UK Arbitration Act 2023, the law of arbitration aligned with SAID, EU ODR platform, JAM, AI rules, chartered arbitrators, AI guidelines been effective since May 2023. Also in Nigeria, where I am, there are legislative support for ODR online dispute resolution in Nigeria. We have the Arbitration and Mediation Act 2023, which is the ARMA. It recognizes electronic processes in dispute resolution. And in as much as ODR online dispute resolution helps in bringing justice effectively, helps you to have a cost-effective dispute resolution, there are also challenges facing it. One of them is a digital divide, data security, legal recognitions, and technology glitch. And these are the challenges of ODR, and there are a lot of them. And also the challenges facing ODR in Nigeria, one of them is cyber security, data privacy concerns, limited internet access for remote areas, infrastructure deficiency, for example, unstable electricity in Nigeria, and devices, resistance to change among legal practitioners. Yeah, these are some of the challenges facing ODR in Nigeria and other parts of the world. Especially the key challenge is data security. And there are opportunities and features to look at for in ODR. Integration of AI, as artificial intelligence, increased accessibility, standardization, and continuous innovations. These are opportunities and future outlooks. Legislative expansions are development of user-friendly digital ADR platform. Because there are people up to today, even the Android, especially the illiterate and uneducated people, they can still fall in to be one of your clients in it one day as a mediator, because you don't choose your client, they come to you. They choose you rather as a mediator. So when you encounter such people with that knowledge of internet, digital platforms, it's like you have to educate them on how to use it. You have to do a lot of, especially when you want to use online dispute resolution methods to carry out mediation or any other dispute resolution mechanism. So you have to educate them, let them know about the tools. And in Nigeria, during the webinar, there were cases that were cited, especially in the legal aspect, that have been using ODR platforms, alternative online dispute resolution. In the Lagos State Judiciary, for example, these days you can find the e-filing system of cases, e-swearing system, digital payment system, and virtual hearings. You don't need to go present physically to do your hearings in the court. You can use the e-hearing system to carry out that, e-filing systems, e-payment systems for matters. And ICMC be the Institute of Chartered Mediators and Conciliators, organize this webinar. They have a role to play in the ODR, online dispute resolution method. They are there to build capacity on ODR trainings and certifications. Institute of Chartered Mediators and Conciliators that currently carrying out those trainings and certifications for mediators. They're there for policy advocacy, support state ODR um, schemes, and public awareness. So I'm also creating awareness that ODR, online dispute resolution, is a method, and the most important thing is to be informed as a mediator and to be adaptable to new systems, new method of doing things. You can't just remain in the conventional way of doing things. Remember, email is like email eradicated later writing. Email did that. Yahoo came, Gmail took over. So things are evolving every day. Apart from the core tools I mentioned, like the conferencing, video conferencing using Zoom, Google Meet, and other stuff, there are a lot of things are evolving every day, technologically wise. So the most important thing as a mediator in your field, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be informed about these tools. Because remember, mediation is confidential process. And if you have a large organization, you can think about, oh, these tools, I can hire an IT expert. For example, I want to make use of Zoom. When you're using Zoom maybe to carry out mediation, remember in your caucus or your private sessions, you've already talked to parties about that. And online, you want to talk to the other party in a private session. Remember, you have to break out a room to join party A to discuss with party B, and you have to keep the party A or party B in the waiting room. So if you employ if you're thinking of getting an IT expert to do that for you, have you thought about the confidentiality process in the mediation? Because whatever you've been doing there, the IT person is listening to it. So as a mediator, you have to learn how to use these tools yourself to carry out mediation, because it's a confidential process. Why are you making use of WhatsApp? Because parties have agreed to that. There must be confidential clauses they have to sign, the confidentiality form they have to sign concerning the tools they're using, online tools they're using to carry out mediation process. So as a mediator, you have to be informed and you have to know about these technologies yourself. A lot is involving every day, a lot of innovations. Don't think they will take over the real mediator, no, but they are there to help you, to assist you, because they can help in cross-border disputes. And these tools also are eliminating the language barriers, because there are e-translation attached to these AI-driven platforms. So as a mediator, you have to, if you can't do it yourself, you have to learn about, like in Nigeria, there are a lot of institutions that are into mediation certifications and trainings. Currently, ICMC, Institute of Chartered Mediators and Conciliators, they're also offering ODR, online dispute resolution trainings and certifications. So you can learn about these tools, you can get certified using them, be informed, be adaptable as a mediator to know current trends, current innovations. So because of the confidentiality process in mediation, you as a mediator need to know how to use these tools, because definitely you encounter clients in a day or in some days that wouldn't want to travel. They just want to remain where they are to do their dispute, to resolve their dispute online. So at the moment, have you asked yourself, what tools, what online ODR tools can I be able to handle? Can I be able to use as a mediator to carry out online dispute resolution? So it's very important to learn them, to know about them, to have knowledge about them, to know how to use them yourself, and be adaptable to learn as a mediator, because things, don't be too conventional in the old way, to do things the old way. Internet is helping a lot. Tools are coming out every day. Learn about them, know how to use them. So when the time comes and it requires you to use an ODR or online dispute resolution method to carry out mediation or any other dispute resolution method, you won't be slacking behind as a mediator. Be adaptable, be informed as a mediator.